Mike and Jake, they kind of know stuff. Kind of. Mike and Jake, the almost experts. Just bros being dudes when the gang gets reckless. Mike and Jake, the almost experts. Tell it like it is, and they might be guessing.
All right, so thank you for tuning in to Mike and Jake, the Almost Experts podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about Jake's new role that he has in his life. We're going to talk a little bit about an update in my life. We're going to talk a little bit about the upcoming summer, talk a little bit about basketball and baseball and even some golf. And we're going to wrap this up with talking a little bit about our top 5 favorite drinks. So stay tuned.
Welcome to the Mike and Jake Almost Experts podcast. We're back, Mike.
We are back.
Episode 11.
I was about to say, do we even know what episode we're on?
I had to write it down and go back and look for sure.
Gosh. Well, it's been a minute.
It has been a minute. Life catches up and does some things.
Well, let's talk about that then. Let's talk about the life thing, because we're not talking about a weight loss journey. That's not what's keeping us up. No, and it's not what's keeping us up at night. Jake has a new role.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for it.
So if you guys that don't know, surely, if you have the Facebook, which most of you probably do, you've seen, Jake is now the Poplar Bluff head athletic director. So give it up for Jake. I don't know if this will work, but we're going to try.
That was fun.
That was fun. I really hope that they can hear that.
Yeah, I hope so too.
We have a new, what you'd call soundboard here. So we have a new soundboard. So I really hope that you guys can hear the applause that I just did. It was pretty special.
Yeah, that was fun. But yeah, so starting July 1, it'll be me, the athletic director here at Bluff, and I'm excited for it. It's a pretty cool opportunity.
Yeah. So do you want to give the people your email and your phone number just in case they have any questions or concerns about any Poplar Bluff athletics? Or
well, most of them might already have my email and my phone number. So
okay.
But if not,
you're not hard to find.
No,
you're here.
Well, and aside of that, I mean, most of my life is already documented really well by my mother-in-law. Shout out Lana on Facebook.
Yes. Yeah.
Because we're picture takers. We take we do a lot of things on the social media. And we just got back from Mississippi, Tupelo, Mississippi I
saw that.
saw that. My daughter's cheer stuff, and that was her last cheer competition. And I mean, we're sad that it's over, and we're looking forward to next season, but. She's got one more dance recital coming up this weekend, and then it's T-ball season, man.
Dude, and by the way, I don't even know. We haven't talked about this at all, and I'm not saying anything to you, but you went T-shirt tucked in.
Shorts. Yes.
T-shirt tucked in. That was it.
Oh, yeah. Shout out CP, Colton Powell. He's also a cheer dad, and I figured he listened. So if so, there you go. We need to get him on one of these days. There's Chloe right now. She's walking in with us.
Oh, Chloe.
But hey, really quick, we're doing a podcast right now. Just say no. Don't be goofy, but just say hi.
Hi.
And
hey.
Do you want to say hi to Mommy or to Grandpa, Pawpaw, or anybody?
Mama.
Okay, go ahead.
Hi, Mommy.
Hey.
Love you, Mommy.
There you go. All right, Miss Chloe. I love that. Was ballet good? Oh, yeah, it was always good.
Didn't bring our costume. My mom said she's going to get them tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, she's going to get...
You have to go get on your way home.
Okay.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
There's pizza out there.
And she only takes cash or check, and guess what? I don't have either.
Okay, yeah, we'll handle it.
All right,
No
cool.
problem.
Thanks. All right. A little bit of interruption,
Yeah,
but
we're
okay.
all
All right, we're fine.
So, yeah, we got dance recital coming up this weekend. So she just finished her last ballet practice until that, and then we take a little bit of a break from that, too. And like I said, T-ball season. But she's so I guess after we do this, I got to go get a mermaid costume.
Oh man, that sounds awesome though. But I'm pretty sad because Chloe told me she was gonna flaunt it here at the office for us.
Yeah.
So I was kind of pumped to see what it was. But no, you had the T-shirt tucked into the shorts. And
Yeah.
The only thing I could think about was like, what a dad moment.
Oh yeah. So like I was saying, Colton and I, that's kind of our thing. As soon as we're there, we're walking in T-shirt tucked into gym shorts.
Oh.
Because it's full dad mode once you're there. And I will say,
okay. I didn't realize that was okay. All right.
no,
I thought
well,
it was just a style and a trend that you
it's
tried.
it's more of just a me and a CP thing because
inside joke.
Most of the other dads, I mean, it gets pretty serious. Like her cheer team is purple. So whenever you get there, there's going to be some purple afros that are being worn by dads. You know, there's some bib overalls that got purple and black and white paint all over it and says, you know, go Storm and stuff. And I mean, it's a whole new culture that I've never been a part of before.
That's wild.
It's a good time, and it's going to be what you make it, is what I've learned.
Yeah.
But I'm really, I mean, it was fun. It was it was a good time for her, you know, getting to go. And I think it really helped her progression, I think, as a human being, because she was learning how to, you know, learn from other people and do the right thing. And she won a award, actually. They had their little cheerleading party, and I'm going to have to look it up, and that's embarrassing that I don't even know what the award was. Here we go. The Sweetest Teammate Award.
Oh, that fits her
Went
pretty
to Chloe.
perfect.
And her coach, one of her coaches, had said that she's the first one that whenever somebody is sad at cheer, whether it's at competition or whether it's at practice, that she gives them a little pat on the back, and she tells them that's going to be okay. So,
Oh, that's so sweet.
yeah. So
Chloe's the sweetest. You don't deserve her.
no, not at all.
So you know, going back to the you know, that's awesome about Chloe. Going back to the full dad mode, right? So like I just was having this conversation with somebody the other day, but like you reach the age now, or I've reached the age now that I thought that I would never be at, where I have yard shoes. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like now, like I remember my dad saying it, like, get my yard shoes, whatever. I never really thought that I would get to that point. I was just like, whatever shoes I got, it's whatever shoes I got.
Right.
No, I have ones that are specifically for the yard.
No, and they are tainted with green.
Oh no, they're horrible.
Yeah.
You can't go out in public with them.
Yeah.
And it's just wild that I never thought that I would get to that point, and now I am. So it's funny. So I'm sure that you and CP, you and Colton, you guys need to invest in a pair of jorts, maybe.
Ooh.
If you know what would be the elite look,
Tell me.
would be jorts, tucked in t-shirt with no belt.
Ooh, yeah. That's something that needs to happen. Sounds like.
That was a Jeff Snyder special back in the day.
Was it?
You know, it was a Jeff Snyder special, and I loved it. You know, like my dad used to wear jorts all the time, which was awesome.
They might need to make a comeback, the jorts.
I think we could probably swing it.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, let's swing it. Let's all of our listeners out there. Let's all do this.
Yeah. We got about 700 of us.
Yeah, we got 700 followers.
Between the 700 of us, we could bring jorts back.
I think we could in this little small area of the world, and then let's see where it goes. So if you're listening to this, you agree with us about the jorts, like let's bring these back. And also, since we're talking about our listeners, me and Jake, we found out something crazy about our followers.
What's that?
So Courtney, my wife, who's helping us do this at the station and things, and well, she's got access to figure out now who has downloaded us and who has listened. And Jake, we're a hit in the Czech Republic.
Oh, yeah.
The Czech Republic.
Can you imagine? It's probably electric over there.
I mean, shout out to you guys.
Shout out the Czech.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe we need to make a trip.
I think that we should start talking about Czech issues.
I need to do some research.
I do too. Like maybe we do because we apparently have several people who have downloaded and listened from the Czech Republic. And
All I want to know is the guy from the World Baseball Classic the plumber or electrician or whatever he was?
Is that why? Do you think that that's why? Like maybe because we talked about that and we were talking about the Czech Republic.
I mean, I don't know. Why.
Maybe that guy listened to us.
I hope he does, and if so, he needs to be on the pod.
Yes. I agree. Like if you,
what was it like to one day being fixing a house for electricity and the next day throwing against Shohei Ohtani?
Oh, it was electric. I can tell you what it was. It was Electric
you're
City.
terrible.
It was Electric City, baby. It was electric. No, that was awesome. So that's just a random tidbit. But yeah, so anyways, we have these several followers now, I guess, in the Czech Republic. And if you guys are listening, you guys have Facebook, like comment something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I I want to hear from you guys. What do you want me? What do you want us to talk about? We'll do it. We're almost experts.
Yeah, we could talk about just about anything.
Yeah. We could talk about anything, but if you ask me to point on a map where the Czech Republic is, I don't think.
Yeah, I would definitely even struggle, even if it had the words Czech Republic, to find where it was. And that's no offense to anybody over there or anything else, but it's tough.
Can
It
you
would be
spell
tough.
it? Can you spell a Czech?
Starts
Just
with a
spell-
C.
Spell Czech.
CZECH. Is that
I
right?
mean, I don't know. I'm not saying I do.
I don't know either.
But I was just asking if you could because I wrote down Czech Republic and I put Czech.
Czech. CHECK.
Czech Republic.
Yeah.
So anyways. All right. So let's switch it up then a little bit. So Jake, the last time we were here, we talked about our huge weight loss journey, which was 1 day. And now we are probably 3 weeks in.
Yeah.
Not good, huh?
I mean, we just had Little Caesars, and I had Subway for lunch, so
Yeah. Well, I'm doing okay.
I didn't have breakfast. Does that count?
Yeah. Cut out a meal.
That's calories. It's gone.
Yeah.
Just throw in a Monster instead.
Yeah. I'm just trying to not be as big of a piece of crap.
Yeah, I think that's what it really comes down to.
Yeah.
Is,
when you're as big as me, it seems like, just try not to be a complete piece of crap all the time. And things typically go your way a little bit.
well, it was actually to the point where actually today I kind of bragged to my wife that last night I got hungry and I had veggie straws for a snack instead. So, no big deal. I don't know if you've ever had a veggie straw.
Right.
Pretty good though.
Yeah, they are good. They're not
Pretty
bad.
good.
Well, it's funny because when I got here today, some of Courtney's coworkers were here, and they asked me. I was sitting there eating a bag of chips because I hadn't ate since 11 o'clock or whatever. So I just got a little bag of chips, and it was New Orleans style, the Casey's brand, whatever. And Nikki, one of her coworkers, was like, "Are you eating carrots?" I was like, "Oh my God, no, I'm not."
Yes, I am.
I'm not,
Yes.
I'm not a turtle. So no, I'm not eating any type of vegetable, but I am trying to not eat as much.
Kind of what I was just thinking about whenever you were talking about that. Not that I wasn't listening because I was listening, but I was thinking, as a teacher, it feels like you learn how to eat really fast. I don't know what your lunch break normally is, but sometimes you might have 23 minutes for lunch.
Yeah.
And you eat a 4-course meal in, 18 of those minutes. And it's always, it kind of bleeds into the rest of my life. I seem to eat really fast just because of the times whenever I had that short lunch break there.
Yeah, I'm pretty lucky because I guess we get a full 30 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I get a full 30 minutes. Okay.
Brag alert.
Yeah, brag alert. As long as usually I have ISS during lunch, so I bring the kids in and I get them situated and sit down, whatever, not facing wherever I want them to face, anyways. And then I get to sit there and eat, and there's got about 4 or 5 of us eat the table every day, and we get a full 30 minutes, and I get to take my time.
A full 30 minutes.
Full
It
30 minutes.
Reminds me of Elf, when our buddy the Elf. He's talking about how much he slept.
A full 30 minutes. That's something that we should have tried. Syrup with spaghetti noodles.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
we need to do that next.
That'd been awesome.
I do love spaghetti, and I do love the taste of syrup. I don't necessarily think I would like the combination.
Yeah, but Jake, what we tried the other day was insane.
And it was incredible.
It was good.
So this might be too.
Yeah, we
But
might
I
try it.
don't really want to mix it up with my hands like he did.
Yeah,
I'll use a fork.
probably have Courtney mix it up for us somewhere and then just bring it on a
Yeah,
plate.
just
to
in a
us or
mixing
something.
bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be fine there.
What's the candy corn, candy canes, and syrup? That's the food groups of
Yeah,
Elf.
those food groups
Yeah.
of an elf. Yeah. So what were we talking about right before that?
Weight loss. We were on our weight loss stuff.
Oh yeah, and so we start talking about spaghetti noodles and
Yeah.
maple syrup. Yeah.
No, that's kind of the way that my life goes. I think. I think I might have a little bit ADHD whenever it comes to eating.
Oh, I've always just ate when I got bored.
Yeah.
A lot of people who was I talking to? I have to be doing stuff to not even realize that I need to eat or whatever. But there's people like Matt Casper. I worked with him in Holcomb. He was telling me that during the summer break he sometimes forgets to eat. I'm like, how?
No
How do
way.
you sit at home?
No way.
How do you sit at home and not eat everything? You know what I mean? And it's it's so hard. But I have to be doing stuff. I've got to be going to do something. But anyways, weight loss. I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine. It's a marathon. It's not
I
a
feel
race.
like I'm doing better than I have done in the past, but that's not a lot to say.
Well,
right now.
and it's one of those things where I feel better.
But I will say that shout out Jesse. I think he's doing really well.
Oh, Jesse. So we're in a competition a little bit with. We've got nothing on the line other than some bragging rights. I think.
But I mean, well,
Oh, Jesse wanted to put $1,000
Yeah.
on it, like me and Jake make that.
Yeah.
But we were just fired up to be in a friendly competition with one another. So I think we said, I don't know if we necessarily put a date on it, did we? Like
No,
it wasn't
it
like
was-
3 months.
well,
It was
I mean-
like next time we go to Silver Dollar City. Or
well, and that's why yours is a little bit quicker turnaround than mine and Jesse's. Because I mean, I will probably go to Silver Dollar City, but you have something on the line because you're going to go to Silver Dollar City with your basketball team.
yeah, we are.
And so that's where.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be in a heavy coat.
no, I get it.
and layers.
I get it, but you're not going to be shirtless.
Yeah. Also, if I get on that ride with those girls around,
Get back on the bus.
and I get kicked off, they're going to rue the day. We are leaving. And
I'm sorry. All I can think about is you trying to get on the roller coaster with your shirt off. Now that's that. Girls, let's go. Come on, everybody, get on. Let's go. And you're just sitting there with just your TR shorts on,
yeah,
sitting in the front.
Yeah, I'm just so TR. I'm so TR. I just wear TR shorts
All the time.
That's just me.
Yeah.
I actually paint my face blue before we go in every year, so it's crazy. But no. So, anyways, we are doing that in the summer. So summer's right around the corner, though. I mean, school's winding
I
down.
will say it's April 21 to whatever it is.
22nd, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, May is here, and it's crazy.
I know.
You know, you always the first couple months, first couple weeks of school is like, man, it's kind of dragging on. You know, everybody, the excitement of getting back is over, and it's like, okay, now we kind of got to grind a little bit, and then it always turns around and it's like, oh, what happened? Why is it spring?
Yeah. Well, I've always said it. I've said it every year. It seems like, but the month that is the shortest in days is February, and it feels like February goes on forever. But then once you get past February, March and April just fly.
Yeah,
I mean, it just flies.
yeah.
And,
When's your all's last day of school?
May 16th.
Really? Yeah.
Does that sound right?
It might be. Ours is our graduation is like May 21st or something like that. So it's probably right around in there.
May 15th.
Yeah, we usually. I feel like Bluff usually goes just a hair longer than area schools, but that I might have to do something with your 4-day school week. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Maybe a little bit. I don't know.
Well, we have built-in days, so we have it in our calendar or in our school calendar. It actually says that we get out on, I think it says May 21st. But if we don't use all those days,
they go away.
They go away. You know, we get but then we also have Mondays that are built in to replace those days. So
Right.
like when we got out for snow or whatever we got out for, we would go for a Monday and then we would end up not having to do it on the end. So unless we've ran out of those Mondays, so unless we have something else that happens where we have to
snows
go
in
back to
April.
school, or flooding, we get out for
Anything, yeah.
flooding too. But if we have anything, we'll have to go further than May 18th
But
or
still,
May 15th.
That's so close, man. And obviously I play a little slow pitch when we do the baseball stuff in summer together. But I got a text the other day that church league gets started May 11th, and it's like, man, it's everything's just happened really fast.
Yeah, it does. And summer, and I'm in the middle of golf season right now, which is a struggle for me because I want to play golf so
And
bad.
instead, you just get to walk around. And
Yeah, and instead I have to watch kids hit it around. So these kids are probably listening, which is funny. But yeah, I just get to watch them knock it around. Boy, we had something funny, Jake, happen yesterday, and I have to tell you because I haven't told you.
Did you guys play horse? That was the last thing we talked about.
Yeah, no. So yesterday we were at a golf tournament. I told you at Crothersville. So we actually played pretty well for most of the tournament. I mean, we did. We shot a great score for us, but we were on a hole 7, and we had a kid, and he was in the middle of the fairway. Whatever. Right on the other side of us is a road. I mean, the road is right. It's parallel with the fairway, and so it's a little scary hole for some high school kids sometimes. And anyways, we had a kid that hit one and it sliced, went right over the road. And all I heard was smack,
Oh no.
and he smoked a truck.
Oh no.
Jake, he smoked it. And so I'm like, oh no. And so I just tell him like, hey, keep going. Like if they stop, I'll handle it. Just, whatever.
Did they stop?
Well, they did it first, and then they drove off, and then they came back, right? And they stopped, and the guy pulled up, and it was like a work truck. Okay, so the guy that was in it wasn't the owner of the truck, and he stopped and was like, "Hey, man, like I think you guys hit my truck or hit my truck, and my boss, he wants me to come back over here. He told me to come back, whatever." And I was like, "All right, well, I thought I knew the answer. You're at a golf course,
Right.
right? Like it's not like." Anybody meant to do it.
Right.
I mean, it's not like we're in a place that doesn't have golf balls. Like, so anyways, long story short, nothing could be done. Right. And so it was just, it was funny. And I hope he's listening. The kid that did it. I mean, he felt horrible. He felt horrible, and it was all just really awkward, but boy, it was funny. And it's a funny story now because I'm telling you, he smacked that truck so good in the windshield and it spidered all the way
Oh
up.
man.
And I was like, oh God. And, had to tell them, they had to tell the guy, I'm really sorry.
Sorry. Yeah. I mean,
But-
what else do you do? I mean, there's
I
not.
know there's like, you're going to have to call your insurance because, we're not liable. You drove by a golf course. It happens sometimes. We have balls fly off. So there was nothing to be done. It was just a freak accident, but he just smoked the truck pretty good. And anyways, and so I'm watching kids play golf all the time. Makes me want to play really bad. So I'm really excited for summer. Summer's whenever I get to play golf. And I really feel like I said it last year, but I wasn't playing as well as I'm playing right now.
Mhm.
I think this is going to be the summer where I have an 18 hole round where I shoot scratch. I think it's going to be this summer.
So here's the deal, Mike. I am awful at golf.
I know.
I'm really bad. I'm a above average miniature golfer, if I'm going to be honest. But I'm really bad at real golf. I could never really get into it. In college, all the pitchers would go all the time, and hitters would go sometimes, but the pitchers would go all the time. And usually, whenever I was going, I was just a really good caddy for them.
You're there for the vibes.
It's something that I would want to learn to be good at, and I might take this summer and maybe not go all the time, but maybe spend a little time in there, between the softball and the baseball and out the Chloe T-ball, and maybe at least go to the range and try to figure it out a little bit. But it's something that I need to learn how to be good at. But the only clubs I've ever owned were I bought a driver from from Dunham's down here, and it was like yellow. It was like some $30 yellow driver.
Was it a Sasquatch?
I couldn't tell you what it was.
Was it Nike?
No, it was $30, and it was a yellow driver.
Sounds like a Nike Sasquatch to me.
Maybe. And then everything else was just from Goodwill. Literally everything else. So I'm kind of a bigger guy. I've never had anything that was quote size to me or anything, and so that might be something I get into eventually.
Well, let me just tell you right now, Jake. If you get into it, just understand and know it is a cult.
I've heard that.
It is a cult. You're going to get if you're anything like me. You and I talked about it. Like we have a friend group that it just costs money to be friends with all of us.
It's so hard to be friends with our friend group.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It just costs money. You just wake up, costs money. And that's what golf does. Golf is so expensive.
It's because you have people like Jesse that want to say, yeah, let's bet $200 on who could, lose the most weight. I just want to lose weight.
Yeah, I get it. No, I understand that completely. And so, when you get into golf, golf's expensive. Everything's expensive. I told you before, the golf clubs that I own, I got fitted for now, which I've never got fitted for any clubs before. And I got fitted for these. And what I had to do to pay for it is I had to sell my most valuable basketball card that I owned.
Which was?
A Luka Doncic autographed rookie card that was miscut, but I sent it into PSA, and it was a miscut 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a gem. It was a miscut 10, which means that everything was perfect basically except for
it was just made
miscut,
wrong. Yeah.
which was really cool. At the very bottom of the border, you could see the next card. It was like the very little sliver of a basketball.
So it's a 101 basically.
Yeah, it was. And that's why it made it so cool. It made it so cool. And it was probably, I mean, it was honestly, it might be worth to the right person. It might have been worth more than what I ended up
You
selling
paid
it
for
for.
it,
Yeah. Well, what I sold,
Oh, sold it for.
sold it for, you know, and, anyways, it was a really cool car and I had to sell it. And I got,
But you got clubs.
but I got clubs. And now I'm on, we talked about baseball cards, you know, here before. And now I'm like, I'm in it. Jake.
Oh yeah, there was a time earlier in our podcast life that you were not a seller. You didn't. You
No.
you held on to them. You did. You know.
Yeah.
You were very conservative with your cards, and then something just snapped. And the next thing I know, you got
Oh,
a,
I
you got
can
an
tell you
eBay
what
store.
snapped. Yep.
And you. I mean, I went to your house yesterday, and it's all laid out. I mean, you got the computer there, and you got your desk there, and there's 400 cards laid out, and you're taking pictures of stuff and sending people stuff, and you got your own. I mean, you kind of got a little setup.
No, it's another job. It's another business. But I can tell you why. Because I downloaded that stupid Whatnot app and I can't get off of it, Jake.
Listen, and I believe it because I feel like every time that I'm in Discord with you guys, and we're playing video games or whatever, you and Colton or you and somebody are just watching Discord.
Dude,
watching Whatnot.
It's so bad. Like I get on there and I just look at stuff and I go, I'm not buying. And then something pops up like this Lucas Giolito 1-of-1 autograph that I just bought like 3 days ago that I was like, oh my God, that's a steal.
And you're going to try to flip it.
Yeah, and I'm going to try to flip it. But that's the problem is because when I first did this, when I first downloaded the app and I was looking at it, I wasn't flipping. I had no intentions. And then like my bank statement came through and I was like, oh my God, what
have I done?
mean, yeah, you're just like, oh, I'm really sorry, but we're not going to have electric this month. It's like, but I mean, it didn't get to that point, but still yet it was like, I'm an idiot. I'm buying cardboard pieces. I'm buying pictures of other men on a cardboard piece of
I want to
paper.
get excited about this because like we talked about before, it's my brother's thing and of course it's your thing and there's a lot of people that really like it and they do it, but it's like I don't know if I can, like we talked about, let's just go to Dollar General and just get a $3 pack and just see what happens.
Oh, I'd be so excited. I love it though. Like I love it. And I'm doing okay. Like since we've started this, actually, I've looked at my phone twice. I've sold 2 cards, which is awesome. So
Shout out those guys.
Yeah, shout out them. But I am selling now, and it's pretty hard to sell the cards that I've had for a really long time. Like actually, I think I told you, but I have a Billy Ripken error card where it says some inappropriate words on the bat knob.
Really?
And I bought that when I was like 11, like on my mom's dial-up computer. And then I sat there at the mailbox for the next like 4 days trying to check the mail before she got it.
Right.
Because I didn't want her to take it away from me.
Right.
And I sold it the other day and I bought it for probably $4 or something in, 2005, 2004, somewhere around that area. And then I sold it just a week ago.
I mean, you said the other day you were going through, your chest of drawers at grandma's house or something.
Yeah.
And you found some random card and you sold it.
Yes, I found several cards that I was like, oh, this is cool. I'm gonna post it, and I posted it and I sold it, and it was like, it made me realize that I love these cards and I have cool stories about some of them, but at the end of the day, like they're just chilling somewhere.
Right.
Like I'm not posting them up on my Facebook. I'm not posting it up on the wall.
I mean,
nothing.
they're just sitting around.
Yeah, and it's just like
It's dollar bills now.
And now it's kind of like, now I kind of realize that I can have my own PC, I can have my own personal collection, and then the other stuff that I'm buying, like I'm literally strictly buying on Whatnot now, just to try to flip and make a buck.
Well, and like the other night, whenever you and Colton were on, and you were like looking ahead, I mean, obviously I could only hear, I couldn't see what you guys were doing because I don't get on the app. I got on it a couple times to support Kurt, but that was about it.
Yeah.
But you guys were like looking ahead, like, oh, I think that pack's going to have something because it's a little taller. You guys were talking about the size of stuff. Right?
Yeah.
And that's a whole new world for me.
Oh, it's so awesome. When we get off here, we're just going to jump on and I'll just show you what it's like. But yeah, no, basically what he did was the guy had some slabs, which are graded cards. And he said they were in these packs. Well, you let us look at these mystery packs that he has. And basically you could kind of tell like, oh, well, it looks like it's that one. That one's probably third in that row. So it's just
Wait
if you
for that
win-
one.
If you win the bid, just tell them you want the third one and see what happens. And then we would do it and we would get it. And it was like,
I mean, you guys were going nuts.
yeah, it was electric.
Kind of like the check.
Yeah. Kind of like the check. Yeah, no. So I'm just doing it to try to make some money and I don't know. It's just a hobby and I really enjoy it. Like I like being able to buy cards and trying to get them in and trying to flip them and stuff like that. And I usually just know the market pretty good. So,
that would definitely be in your advantage because for me going in, I would just be going in blind and I would buy, something, the most random thing ever. And I probably would have lost money on it.
right. We're probably boring people to death, but I will say this last thing about it. But like, for instance, okay, we've got Sal Stewart. And he's on he's on Colton's team, Fantasy League. He's killing it.
Shout out Misfits.
Yeah, he's killing it. Sal Stewart is awesome right now.
Yeah.
And he's a rookie, and I bought his rookie card, but it was in a heritage pack, and it was a different color. It was red. It was the red border. So the red border means it's a color match. I know I'm boring people, but
Color match, you mean because it's the color of the Reds? Like
yes,
Cincinnati?
yeah. So like there's yellow ones. Like
Sure.
you can get a Sal Stewart that's a yellow border, but that's not a color match.
Right.
So
Understand.
So I bought this thing and it's going on eBay. Like I sold it for $40. Okay. Which is great. That's fine. Whatever. And I didn't want to sell it because I like Sal Stewart, but here's the problem. One of the best players in the league is Yordan Alvarez, and a color match Yordan Alvarez rookie card goes for $8. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like the cards are just in investments. Like it's weird. Whoever's hot just has this astronomical, you got this small little window to get it, to ship it off and get the most money out.
Right.
It's super odd and super weird. Like I said, that was my prime example is like, I've got a Yordan color match and he's been in the league for, 6-7 years, whatever it's been, 5 years.
And he's mashing all the time.
And he's mashing all the time, and he's so good. And then you've got this brand new Sal Stewart who's having a good 3 weeks of the season.
The
and
new
his
shiny
card,
thing.
And his card's worth $40. This one's worth $7, if that, if you can get it. And it's just crazy how it is. And so, anyways, that's why I like doing it because I have so many cards and I can kind of, see who's hot and. Like the NBA playoffs are going right now. So one of the things that I'm doing is I've got several Jason Tatums. I've got some Cade Cunningham, but not as much. Well, one of those guys are probably going to go to the finals, and they're the best player on their team.
So that price will pop?
Oh, yeah. Oh, especially if one of them wins finals MVP or something,
yeah.
or Eastern Conference MVP. All you got to do is throw a rookie card up there, and it's going to be worth 4 times as much. It's crazy, and that's why I like it. Just because you got to keep up with sports, and we're sports people, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm pretty addicted to that right now. And like you said, I've got an eBay shop. I'm probably going to get on Whatnot. Like I'm going to sell on Whatnot and be one of the guys that are talking and shipping out cards and all that good stuff. And I'm just having a blast with it. I've ordered the stuff, and I'm a nerd.
That's cool.
So I'm going to try it. But anyways, that's a little update on your life now. So we talked about your life. We
Right.
talked a little bit about my life now.
Right.
So let's swing it back around to the summer, okay? Because I don't really have a spill, I guess. But summer's right around the corner. You were a coach. I'm a coach. We get 20 days in the summer to do stuff with your team or whatever. Contact days. There you go. All right. There's the AD.
Yeah.
There's the AD. And yeah, so we got 20 days, and it's kind of funny because you look at it and you're like, well, there's like what, 70 days in the summer or 80 days in the summer. And you look at it and 20 days seems like once you put it down on paper, it just looks like, oh my gosh, my summer's packed.
Yeah.
But I'm also coaching junior high, and I'm, 6th, 7th, 8th graders too. So I've got all those teams plus this one. And so it's just a lot. But the thing I was going to tell you about, and I understand, like obviously inflation is everywhere. I mean, inflation has hit shootouts.
Yeah.
I mean, like they've hit shootouts. Like how it used to be $300 to go somewhere and play for 3 days, and now it's $700. And you're just like, what? I could go play at some podunk town, just wherever. It doesn't really matter. And it's going to cost me $50 a game.
Plus the gas to get there.
Plus the gas to get
Plus
there.
the
and
food to pay.
And then you're
for
just
the
like,
kids.
and then also here's the biggest thing. It's summer. So like half your kids aren't there, or maybe
Yeah.
somebody's missing because they're on vacation, which is good. I want them to be that way. I want them to hang out with their family, whatever. But it's like, man, we're paying a lot of money to not even really be playing for anything.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just out here working on some
Off-season stuff,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's like, it's just so odd to me how shootouts are. But my question for you, talking about summer, is you were in the baseball world. I did baseball too, but definitely first loves basketball. How important did you think summer baseball was to you? And I'll have my opinion on
Summer
this.
baseball at school or them going to play travel ball? Which one?
Either one. Let's get you on both roles. Yeah.
There's definitely in baseball. There's the people that love travel ball and they want everything. They want all the kids to go play travel ball. They want to do all the things. And then there's the other side, and it's very strict line of travel ball's the devil, and it's pay to play. And I think there's definitely a fine line between the two of them of how good they are. And obviously exposure is a thing, and it's good for the kids in the end. And you want them to play a bunch of games and be in situations where they wouldn't normally be in. But at the same time, it's whenever you're playing travel ball, you might practice never and play 7 or 8 games over a weekend. And then what did you even get out of it? Because you're just, blowing your arm out sometimes for some people. And it's an incredible thing. Travel ball was awesome for me. I loved it. I mean, it was an avenue for me to get, at the Three Rivers really, by playing travel ball. But for school stuff, it was fun for me because in my past, it was, basketball would pretty much take June. They would do June stuff in basketball, and then I would give them July off because I don't like taking up their summer. Like you're saying, you want them to go on vacation, you want to go do their stuff, and then once August come around for me, because we had fall baseball, that's whenever I would try to crank up and go on. We had open field stuff for our days and try to bring in people to play against and stuff like that. But for me, it was more of a knock the dust off of summer is the way I used it whenever I coached high school ball, getting ready for the fall. And then, of course, the fall, it was all getting ready for the spring.
Yeah. So yeah, you brought up a good point about like whether if, travel ball is good, bad, whatever. I think it's good. I mean, I think it's good because kids get out and get to play. Now, I think that you have to have the right mentality
There's got to be a certain structure, and you have to
and
realize
structure.
that whenever you are 16 years old, you're playing against 16-year-olds the entire time. You can win everything you want. You can get all the plastic rings you want that you don't play in. But then whenever you get into high school ball, you're 16, you're playing against 18, sometimes even 19-year-olds. And it's a whole nother ball game for sure whenever you go between the two. But I think in the end, it definitely has to do with what kind of structure the team has, or, they call themselves now organizations, and
Right.
it's just bigger words for what it is. But I think it's important, but I don't think it's the end all be all.
No, I don't. And here's why I think here's my soapbox with it. Okay. Like I do think that it's a little bit watered down because there's just a million things now. I do think that. But at the end of the day, having kids play, whether it's baseball, basketball, football, it doesn't matter. Whatever they're playing, whatever it is, like it's awesome because kids get to keep competing and they keep trying to get better, and that's what it is. And here's why I think when you talk about that fine line, okay, and here's why I believe the summer is so important, is because we all have kids. When you're coaching, we all have kids that go play travel basketball or travel baseball or whatever it is that we have. We all have kids that do that, and that's great. But you're going to have your other kids too.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have to keep trying to get better too.
It is definitely a good thing for development.
It's awesome. Here, my best example is when I'll use baseball. When I was coaching baseball, we had a couple, we had some pretty good teams at all, we had some pretty good teams, and we had some kids that played travel baseball. So they were playing every day. Well, what was cool was, when we played in the summer, those kids weren't there. A lot of time they weren't there, or you watch other teams and they're not there. And you get to have some other kids step into some new roles and they get more at bats and they get more exposure to the game like situations. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. The game don't matter, but you're getting that exposure and you're getting that situational hitting and stuff like that. And it's fun.
Well,
like, cause you gotta have those kids, you know, you gotta, you, every one of us. And I don't want to make it sound like I'm not trying to make it sound like anybody's bad or anything like that. You just have kids that play travel and you have kids that don't. And, you know, same thing with basketball right now. We have some girls that play travel basketball. We have some girls that don't play travel basketball. So it's pretty important to get the kids exposed to as much as you can, because at the end of the day, like you're gonna need some other people. You can't just play with two or three girls, like or whatever.
And those kids kind of can figure out what kind of player they are during the summer a little bit, because they're getting that exposure, they're getting that extra playing time or those at bats or those shots that they wouldn't normally get. They're kind of figuring out what kind of player they are.
Oh yeah, and I do that. What you just said is what I do in basketball a lot. Like we might have a little bit of structure in terms of like what we're trying to work on, but most of the time, or I shouldn't say most of the time, a lot of the time I go, hey, just go out there and play. Like I want to see you play and try to make the right play and what you think is the right play. And then at the end, I'll be like, look,
You can break it down.
yeah, that's not going to work. You know, I did that at Hawken with the boys a lot, where we would literally have, I'm saying this word loosely because it wasn't like I just let them do whatever they wanted to. There was a lot less of structure in terms of offense. And I let them do what they wanted. And then I remember after a game one day, we just got throttled by like 3 teams. And I was like, okay, that's not going to work. You know what I mean? Like I just watched it. Now, you have to understand in 3 months when we start practice, that stuff can't happen. Like this is what we're going to have to do to be able to give ourselves a chance. And just seeing kids kind of work through that. I really like that. Summer's hard because, like you said, I don't want to take their summer away. They're freaking kids.
Yeah, let them be kids.
Well, I want them to go to the river. I want them to go, on a vacation with their family. I want them to go to Branson with their grandparents. So I never get mad about a kid doing something or whatever.
Right.
I just want to see, I just want to have it there for them to try to develop if they want to. And usually you'll find you're going to have kids that want to be, and they want to try to get better. And those are the kids that it works for. And I love that. So I love the summer and I hate the summer.
It's essential, but I don't even want to say it's essential, but it helps a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think you're a good player or a bad player because you don't play in the summer.
Absolutely not. Yeah. That's not what I was saying.
But
Yeah.
it's only in the end. I think it's only really going to help you just because of, and it's not because look at all these games we won, because like you said, also those records don't count.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever won a game in the summer. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't know.
Right.
I have no clue.
Because who cares?
Yes. And it's just all for development. And, we say that, I say that about the kids. I'm like, I want them to have a summer. I want them to have a summer. Well, then also you got to think back, like whenever I'm doing this, because I'm doing weightlifting. We're going to weightlift 3 to 4 days a week. And I'm going to do 20 contact days with our junior high girls, our 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. And I'm going to do 20 contact days with our high school girls. So, yeah, I mean, they're going to be doing stuff for 20 days, but I might be doing stuff for 60 days. You know what I mean? Like, and you're like, well, I don't have a summer. But, at the end of the day, it's my job. That's what I want to do.
Right.
Like,
Well,
if I didn't want to do it, I wouldn't do it. But I want to.
Games that do matter in the summer? Sundays. The Owls. Those are the games that matter.
That's true.
That's coming up soon. We got a picture today from the skipper, Ethan Boyer, of our Owls jerseys this year. What'd you think of them?
They look disgusting.
You don't like the two-lane look?
No. Hold on.
Disgusting as in good.
Good.
Oh.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, they did look disgusting.
Like
They were
they're
sweet.
nasty.
So we were our first year doing it. We were powder blue jerseys with the maroon because we were kind of like old school Phillies was what we were going for. That was a Ryan Alexander idea.
right.
And then last year we pushed a lot of black into the jerseys. So and what do you think about black jerseys in the summer? Was it hot? I didn't really realize. I don't
know if I really paid attention. I mean, it was
I think
hot,
it's just hot.
whether I was in a
I could
white
be wearing
shirt
a white
or,
shirt. Yeah, okay. So we pushed more black on the jersey, black and powder blue. Well, this year we're going like a 2-lane green wave colors,
So gross. Yeah, it's awesome.
powder blue with green. Throw that in there. So I think it's going to be fun. Little green hat on. I'm excited. It's going to be fun. And we pretty much bringing back most of our guys that we had. We got a couple guys that split off and they made another team and they did do their own thing or whatever. But I'm excited. It's going to be fun. And I actually a little brag alert here, but I don't know if you know, but I'm now the social media guy for the Ozark Express League.
Oh, wow. A jack of all trades and a master of nothing.
Yeah, you're darn right. I'm almost an expert at a lot of things.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. I wouldn't even know the first thing. I can make a mean Canva
Oh yeah.
logo, but I can't. I don't know how you do those videos and stuff that you've done before. I don't understand.
Most of that was Colton Powell.
Okay, well then I switch it and I say I
listen,
don't know how Colton did all those videos.
Here, I will say one thing that I need to see out of Colton Powell is I need to see more pizzas in the dugout. I need to see a couple Philly cheesesteaks in the dugout, and I need to see more cameras in the dugout because we need to get the social media, at least for the Owls, so we need to get it popping a little bit.
Yeah, we got Colton playing this year. Colton
Manning.
Colton Mann's going to play this year. He said he's taken a lot of time to figure out his walk-up song.
Oh yeah.
He said he wants the Owl's Nest, which is what we call where our wives all sit. He wants them to get rowdy. He said, "Oh, when I come up, I want them to get rowdy." So he's trying to find the best song possible.
He sent one the other day and you didn't like it.
Because it was like all in Spanish.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was Yadier Molina's like old walk-up. And
Well,
it's like Latino and some whistling. And it's got a little bit of a beat drop. And he's fired up about it.
Yeah.
But you kind of shut him down, and I think it hurt his feelings.
Yeah, I think I did too, and I didn't mean to. But I was confused because I thought maybe he sent me the wrong thing. And I was like, I don't know what's happening. What is he saying? He's like, it's not about what he's saying. And you're just like, okay, Yoda. like what are we talking? I just want to, I don't know.
Do you know what's your walk-up going to be? Do you know?
No, I don't know.
Yet. Have you haven't thought about it at all?
No.
You're
not
telling me
really.
you haven't thought about it once.
No, I haven't.
I mean, I think I'm just going to stay with what I've had the last couple of years, which last year they kind of didn't really play him that much. First year they did a lot more, and that's something that we kind of talked about with the OEL, that hopefully that they get the music rolling and make Sundays fun again, you know?
Yeah.
But
Well-
I've just used there's a song it's for my daughter really, and it's from Bluey. You know, we're huge Bluey people. Yeah, there's like 4 seasons of Bluey, and they all have like 50 episodes, and I've seen them all 7 times. But there's a song in there called Dance Mode, and so that's my goal, is to get her version of the Owl's Nest popping whenever I come up. So
She's pumped.
Yeah.
She knows when her dad's up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be awesome. So that's awesome that you do that. And I think that makes it more special. And that's why I don't really think about it, because like, I don't really have something like that. And same thing with like Ethan's walk-up song,
oh yeah, Phineas and Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb. That went so hard.
Yeah, it's
That
pretty
goes-
cool.
that
And
goes
that's
so
that's
hard.
His boy's favorite show.
Yeah. It's his boy's favorite show. And it's awesome because of what we're doing and just being, we're 30-year-olds trying to be kids. It's crazy.
Right.
But anyways, I haven't really thought about it. I probably need to, but I don't really.
We
I'll
might
be
need to
honest, I
poll.
don't really
We
care
might
that
need
much.
to poll Facebook maybe.
Ooh,
What should Mike's walk-up be?
that might be a good thing.
Yeah.
That might be a good thing to do. Throw it out there and just see
Or
what
just
people
say what people would say their walk-up would be.
I hope people we haven't done this in 3 weeks. I hope people remember that.
I
we
will
do
say
this.
I do have like random friends back home that I know that this one in particular is going to be listening, and he got mad at me the other day because he's like, "Hey," he texted me. He's like, "Hey, where's the episode?
Yeah,
You're just leaving me hanging right here."
yeah, I know. We need to. We've got to
I'm
get
glad
back.
we're
But
back,
man, I'm telling you, life just comes at you fast.
It happens, and in the end, that we're just doing this for fun, and we're just hanging out. It's
Yeah, we literally are doing nothing. You know what I mean? We're
Yeah.
just talking.
It's extremely hot in here too, and we're just hanging out in this sauna of a room, and
Yeah, but it's so awesome.
it's so much fun.
Yeah, it is. So let's go ahead and wrap this up a little bit. So Jake and I were talking about how to do it. We usually like playing a little bit of a game, and we do like drafts, and we have some hot takes and whatever. So today we're not going to do necessarily a draft, because I think that we might have, or I shouldn't say I think, we might have some similar takes on this. So we're just going to rip off our top 5 favorite drinks.
Do you want to go back and forth?
I
Even,
think-
even though it's not a draft, but you still go back and forth. Or do you just want to hit yours and I'll hit mine? How do you want to do it?
I think that we just like whether we start at 5 or whether we start at 1, it doesn't matter. I think I do my 1, you do your 1, or I do my 5, you do your 5. So I think that's how we do it. We just kind of go back and forth. Do you want to start at 5 or 1 though?
Oh, I feel like I got to build the anticipation. Start at 5.
Okay, start at 5.
Start at 5.
Okay, so
I'll go. Let me start.
Okay, you
I'm
go ahead.
going to go 5. My 5 here, and this is a particular thing because you go to Chick-fil-A. I've tried it other places, and it just hits better at Chick-fil-A for whatever reason. And well, I know why. I know why I got it and why I first started doing it. But it is a combination of Sprite / lemonade from Chick-fil-A. Now, the whole reason, Mike, this was a couple years ago. Giannis Antetokounmpo won MVP, and in the finals, and he scored 53 points or something one game. And his order the next day at Chick-fil-A was a 53-piece chicken McNugget with a lemonade / Sprite. And so that's why I get it. And he got me on it. Obviously, I don't get the 53 chicken nuggets because that's a lot of nuggets.
Right.
But the lemonade / Sprite from Chick-fil-A.
but also it sounds so good.
Oh, it does sound so good. And we're back on food somehow.
Yeah,
we're talking
we-
about drinks and we went back to food. But so that's my 5.
Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty specific. So my 5, I went with a drink that my mother and I love together. Like when we're out, if I'm ever with her, we end up going to Sonic, and we both get some Route 44 strawberry limeades.
Ooh, see, I've never done the strawberry. I usually go cherry limeade.
I know that's what everybody says.
That's like the classic Sonic
yeah.
I think. But
Yeah, but we always get strawberry limeades.
Strawberry limeade.
Yeah, it's so good, dude. Oh, it's so good.
And it's got to be a Route 44 if you go to Sonic.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And we're always, we kind of we skedaddle around town around happy hour, so we get half off, or whatever
Sure.
it is now. So
The issue with me, whenever I go to Sonic, I also end up with like an extra large chili cheese coney or something.
yeah, I'm telling you, dude, is there a more underrated restaurant than Sonic? Like nobody really talks about Sonic. Sonic's so good.
Yeah, I agree.
And I'll tell you another one. And we may have talked about it before, but Fazoli's is a good one.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
And I do think it's kind of thrown under the bus.
It's
a little
just
bit.
there. Like nobody's ever there.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever in line, it seems like. But
Yeah.
every time I go, I'm like, golly, I should probably eat this more.
And it's like a weird combination of should I sit down to eat this or should I eat it while I'm driving down the road?
yeah, like how do I eat this fettuccine?
Right.
Alfredo. So, all right, let's go number 4. Okay,
Number 4 for me.
Okay, go ahead.
Or do you want to? I'll take it.
Yeah, you
Number 4 for me is an Arnold Palmer. Again, it's another split drink. It's half tea,
I'm feeling a sense.
half sweet. You got to go sweet tea though. It's not half unsweet, but it's half sweet tea, half lemonade. A back-to-back lemonade drinks. I'm not happy about that, but
Big lemonade guy, huh?
I mean, at least for the first 2, I am. I'm not for the rest.
Oh, random thing. I'm random. I was playing golf the other day with a couple kids that were former players for me. We went to Sage Meadows down in Jonesboro, and they have a lot of houses that are lining up. So we're on, I don't know, maybe 13, hole 13, and there's houses over here, and there's there's 2 little, probably 12, 13-year-old girls, and they're selling lemonade. Right out there in their backyard, just asking people. They're holding up a sign, lemonade, whatever. So I go over there. I'm nice, and I give them like $10, and they give me 2 lemonades. I don't know. They were like $2 a piece, but I just said keep change, whatever. And they gave us the thing, and I took a drink, and I swear to God, it was lemon lime Gatorade. Is all it was. It was lemon lime Gatorade, and they passed it off as lemonade. And I was like, I'm not mad about it. Like I like it.
I love lemon lime.
Yeah, I do too. But I'm like, this is lemon lime Gatorade. It's not
not
lemonade.
lemonade.
Yeah, but it's whatever. So speaking of that too, so number 4 for me, random. I think it's going to surprise you. Is a Gatorade. My favorite Gatorade of all time is the Riptide Rush.
Ooh, is that the like light blue?
Light purple.
Oh, purple. Yes.
Light purple. If I ever see a Riptide Rush at a gas station, automatic buy.
Do you remember growing up and you're like, you just got done playing sports, playing summer ball or whatever, and you're like, yeah, I'm going to go get something healthy. I'm going to go get this Gatorade.
Yes.
And then you turn 30 and you start looking at what's in Gatorade and you're like, wait a minute.
I mean, I still don't look at what's in Gatorade, but but that's just me.
Okay, sure.
But do you remember like they used to have? They don't have it no more. Strawberry kiwi.
Oh, yeah.
We had strawberry kiwi
Listen.
with like the twisty top.
Listen, something that they don't have anymore is the little nozzle
That's what I'm saying,
Gatorades.
the twisty
Yeah,
top.
the little twisty. Yeah. Oh, my dude.
Yeah,
Why don't they have that anymore?
I don't know. They were awesome.
They're incredible.
Yeah, it's so much better. But you had the little twisty top strawberry kiwi. You just pull it up. It was the original like Gatorade.
squirt.
It was
Yes.
the original Gatorade bottle that you see everybody have
Man.
now on the basketball side. And then you're refreshed.
If anybody at Gatorade's listening, bring back the Twisty Tops.
Absolutely, and somebody definitely is.
I guarantee there's 700 people, or at least a guy in check.
Silver Dollar City got rid of a roller coaster for us. So I mean,
True.
I mean, yes. All right, so let's go to number
Number 3 for me, so this was weird for me because at first I wrote down Coke Zero because I drink a lot of zero sugar stuff.
Yeah.
Coke Zero for sure. Jesse's a Pepsi Zero guy.
Uh-huh.
But I also kind of put a little slash because, and I cheated here, Mike, and I'm sorry. I'm not good at stuff. I'm almost good at things. But I also, I went ahead and just put McDonald's Coke because I don't know if there's anything really much better than whenever Coke-wise, if you just go to McDonald's and just get a nice, crisp McDonald's Coke.
100%.
It's so good. It's so
is.
much better. And, you know,
I think any fountain drink is just better.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they're just out of like the syrup or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah.
but
that's-
McDonald's, they do some extra syrup or something because it is so
it's
much better.
crisp.
It's so much
So
better.
crisp. All right. So my number 3, I was actually just drinking it when I got here. I stopped at the gas station and got it. I love the Mountain Dew Voltage, the blue Mountain
Yeah, the
Dew.
blue one. Yeah.
It's awesome. I absolutely love Mountain Dew Voltage. It's up there with it's up there on my Mount Rushmore. For
Speaking
sure.
of Mountain Dews, did you try the Mountain Dew / cream soda?
The dirty Mountain Dew,
Yeah.
I haven't yet. I haven't seen it.
I've only seen it twice. I got it both times because I felt like I needed to
Was
take
it at a
advantage.
gas station?
Yeah. I mean, I had one at in Ellington at that gas station. There was one there. You know what I'm talking about? It used to be Don's place.
I've been to Ellington twice in my life.
Okay. Well, anyways, it was Don's place, and then it burnt down, and now it's something else now. But it's the same idea.
Sounds nice though.
Yeah, I mean,
sounds nice.
I will say, if you have your girls and you're going somewhere to play, coaches eat free there, so you should stop there. It's back behind the bank across the bridge in Ellington.
I
Make
try
sure
to
that's
stay as far away from Highway 21 as I possibly can.
So anyway, staying on the Mountain Dew thing, my number 2 was Mountain Dew Zero because that's my favorite zero sugar kind of, I guess, soda. You know, whenever my wife says that she needs to get groceries, I always make sure that, you know, we do the Walmart pickup and the guy comes out with 2 24 packs of Mountain Dew Zero.
Oh,
because,
yeah.
I mean, like tonight I'll drink 12.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's a problem. But so Mountain Dew Zero is my 2.
Yeah. So my 2, I try not to drink it as much anymore, but it's still like if I had to, I got to get it, is White Monster. I love a White Monster. I mean, it's just so good, so crisp, so clean. Oh, I love it. It's like my favorite. And Jake, I don't know. I can't see your list, but I do know what you drink a lot.
Yeah, it's a
What's your number 1?
White Monster.
I thought it would be.
It's a problem, Mike. I had 3 today.
Yeah. I'll always I'll randomly get a text at 6:15 in the morning, and you've got one in your hand, just
Yeah.
like a picture of your White Monster. And
Yeah.
I thought it would be your number 1, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
They're so good.
It definitely is, and I'm not trying to wean off of Monsters because don't even think that, but I'm
Right.
trying to branch out a little bit with other no sugar Monsters because like the one morning I got an orange one. Because it made me feel like I was drinking, you know, like a little Sunny D,
Like a
like a
citrus
little
drink,
like a little orange juice, you know, to start off my morning. I've tried the zero sugar blue ones that are the Monster ones, but White Monster is just so good.
Yeah, White Monsters is good. The only Monster that I don't like is the original.
Yeah, I agree.
I hate
The black and
original.
green one.
Yes, the original sucks.
The original to me is really sticky.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about it. I just never liked it. And then
But White Monster is so good.
you know what? Another energy drink that I like that I never see anybody really get, and I haven't got it in a while either, but I like it, is NOS.
Ooh, that's kind of an old school thing. a little
Yeah, I mean, I used to drink NOS a lot,
bit. Man,
but
I didn't know you
liked
rolled
it.
like that.
Yeah, so let's go to my number 1.
You're one.
My number 1, and it's not even close, is Mountain Dew Baja Blast from Taco Bell.
Yeah, no,
it's not the
don't
bull
get the
crap.
can. Don't get the can.
It's not the bull crap
Don't get
can,
the
or,
can.
or the bottle that you get at a gas station.
Oh
That sucks.
man, that is a great drink.
No, but I want a Mountain Dew Baja Blast from Taco Bell. Number 1, give me a Route 4. I want to bring a Route 44 styrofoam cup and just say, fill this up with a tiny bit of ice
Yeah, don't
give
go
me-
crazy on the ice.
Give me all the Mountain Dew Baja Blast you have.
If you drink just Baja Blast, you have to eat Taco Bell.
Yes.
There has to be some sort of quesadilla.
It doesn't feel right if you
or
don't.
A Mexican pizza. I don't even like Mexican pizzas. I don't go after them, but I would if it meant I got to drink Baja Blast.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a little mad that I didn't put that on my list, and that's something that I missed out on. But that's a great pick.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm a degenerate. So, I mean, that's just how
you
it
used
is.
to drink NOS.
Yeah, I used to drink NOS. Like, at least yours, you had 2 lemonades. You had 2 zero sugar drinks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, pour diabetes right down my throat. I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
Diabetes.
I want it all. I want my feet to be numb before I'm 55 years old.
As far as this weight loss goes, I mean, I guess we're kind of wrapping up with that whenever we get here. But I that's one thing that I always hated. I hate still is drinking sugar. Yeah, I'll get my sugar other ways, but it makes again. I said sticky. Maybe that's why the Monster does that to me. But I'm a zero sugar guy.
Yeah, you are.
Whenever it comes to drinks.
Yeah, I just try to have healthier choices, but it's hard sometimes.
It'd be like that.
I wanted a soda so bad today when I was driving.
I've been drinking this Diet Mountain Dew that Courtney got.
Yeah, Diet Mountain Dew. The worst of all of the Mountain Dew.
It is
family
the
tree.
bottom of the tree for sure.
Yeah, I mean, just
It's
the worst.
It's not even the roots.
Yeah, so
'cause
my
the roots
wife,
to me is
I
good,
mean, I
but-
guess I'll tell the people real quick as we're wrapping it up. My wife went and got Taco Bell. Jesus Christ. My wife went and got us Little Caesars right before. And so we're going out here, and I come out and I'm pumped about my pizza and whatever. And she's got a 2-liter of Diet Mountain Dew because she wasn't paying attention. I'm like, how do you not see that it's silver
opposed to green.
opposed to green? You know what I mean? And then
They
she's,
changed the label for a little bit on
Did
some
they?
Mountain Dews.
Oh.
It's a American Dew right now.
oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, Jake. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. Why don't you go ahead and take us out?
You've been listening to the Mike and Jake Almost Experts podcast. Thanks for tuning in. We'll hopefully be back with more questionable expertise.
And always remember that if we were ever wrong, no, we were not.
See ya.
Mike and Jake, they kind of know stuff. Kind of Mike and Jake, the almost experts, just bros being dudes when the gang gets reckless. Mike and Jake, the almost experts, tell it like it is, and they might be guessing.